Hello, and welcome back to my channel. If you are returning, if you are new, welcome. So in this video, I'm going to show you how I bling these Converse. I used resin rhinestones. On the back, I have glass rhinestones and pearls. Oh, I might need to add a little bit more glue to this one. Look at that. That one look like it's about to lift up. Just give me one little second to add some glue. This thing is about to come off. Really? Alright, so I'm going to put that one to the side to dry. Alright, so here is the one that I am going to do. And the first thing I want to go over is the material that you will need. So you will need some form of adhesive. So I have this Fusion super tight Fusion tack adhesive, and this is how it comes. And I got this little bottle from Hobby Lobby, I think it was, because I like the tip on it, and it you know, it helps me control it a little better when I am squirting the glue out. I have did these shoes, and I have used E6000, so that'll work as well. I just don't really care for the fumes for the E6000, but it definitely works. All right, so I have these little trays. I got these from Hobby Lobby as well. I'm not sure the proper name for it, but this is what you put your bling in, and you can just do it like that, and they'll flip back over, whatever. So, and I have this, is this called a wax pencil? I'm really not sure what it's called, but it has a tip on here. And if I'm not mistaken, I got this from Amazon. So, and it has like two replacement tips. I probably should replace this, but I'm not going to do it now. So, I have this, and I have my little bling and my pearls. So I got this stuff from Blingy Thingy from Etsy. That's where I got this from as well. Blingy Thingy on Etsy. So this is the iridescent pearls. These are the 4mm resin rhinestones. And this is, what is this? Oh, these are the silver rhinestones. I'm not using those. I'm not sure why I have those out there. And then these are the SS12. These are the crystal. These are crystal color, shall I say. They are glass rhinestones. And this is what I'm going to use to put on the back of the shoe. I also have some rubbing alcohol to clean the top. And I just have a wet paper towel here in case, you know, in case I need it. So, let's go ahead and get it started. So, my table is not that dang on big. So first I'm just going to take this and wipe off the tip of my shoe. Now some people will sand the tip of their shoe. I haven't seen a need for that. And this is like the fourth pair I have done, I think. So I haven't seen the need to do that. So I'm just going to wipe that part off right there with the rubbing alcohol. Like so. Oh, you will also need either plastic bags or something just to stuff your shoe with to give it a little shape. That way it's not so flimsy. So I'm just going to put that in there. I need another bag. And I'm going to grab this and put it here. Alright, so I have 2 bags. Move that for a minute. So I'm just going to I'm gonna just dump these out first because this is what I'm going to use first. And again, these are the 4mm, which is the same size as the SS. I think it's SS16. I think I might be wrong, but I think that's what it is. So I'm just dumping these out. I gotta move some of this stuff off my table because I don't have a lot of space. I don't even have a trash bag over here. I'm going to take my little thing out. I'm going to move all this stuff for now because, like I said, I'm not going to use those right now. Keep my little wet paper towel. And I have my shoe. So I'm also going to, so of course we all know when we do handmade stuff, whatever, everything is not going to be exactly the same, but you do want to try to keep the same pattern, especially around the toe of the shoe. So I'm just going to sit this one to the side so I can make sure I'm following the same pattern. So what I like to do is I like to go around. I went around like 2 rows, then I went across, then around and across. I rotated it like that. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little glue, and this does dry clear. And if you decide to use the E6000, make sure you get the clear one. Yeah, okay, come out. And like it don't want to come out. What is going on? It would do this when I'm trying to do a video, huh? Alright, there it go. Alright, so I'm just gonna put a little around like this. Just like that. And then I'm just going to pick my stones up with the tip. And I'm just going to place them down. You don't have to press them down or anything. You just gently place them and just move on to the next. Like so. So I'm going to put all these around here. And then I'll be back. Alright, so I have that part done right there. I don't have my timer on to see how long it took me, but I did time myself doing this one. It took me 1 hour and 44 minutes to do that shoe. So again, I'm just going to put some adhesive here. I am kind of heavy-handed. I try not to put a lot, but sometimes it just comes out. All right, so again, I'm just picking them up and placing them as close together as possible. Just shaking this up to flip my stones over a little bit. It's a very tedious process, but I tell you what, if you get you a good movie or some good music or something going in the background, you'll be done with it in no time. All right. So I'm going to finish this around this part, and then I'll be right back. All right, so I have 2 rows so far, and then next I'm going to go across this part right here because, like I said, I want to keep the same pattern that I did on that first shoe. And I'm just picking them up, placing them down, picking them up, placing them down. All right, so I'm just gonna place the rest of these across, and then I'll be back. All right, so this is what it looks like so far. All right, and we're just going to continue. So like I said, I'm gonna do like the horseshoe, like, or what do you call that? Is that a horseshoe? Uh-oh, I didn't think I had enough adhesive right there. All right, And one thing, this kind of worked out in my favor. At least it did for that shoe right there. You want to get multiple sizes. What is going on? You want to get multiple sizes of these stones because you want to have some to fill in the gaps if you have gaps in between, because sometimes, you know, like these, you know, get a size smaller than this, you know, just in case I have any gaps. But when I did that shoe, it worked out pretty good. I mean, I have different size stones, but they're not this kind, and I didn't want to mix them. So that worked out pretty good for that shoe. I don't know what I was thinking about when I ordered and didn't order different sizes. So it's 1,000 stones in the pack, right? So it's 1,000 in there, and this is still the same pack that I use for that one. So it's probably gonna take like a pack and a half, maybe not even half of the other pack to finish one pair of shoes if you do it like this. Of course, the more stones you use on the shoe, the more stones you will need. But because I will show you guys another pair that I have over here. I did the entire shoe, and that was a labor of love. Definitely a labor of love. And you know the crazy thing is, I did the shoe. I started doing it. I ran out of stones. I ordered more stones. They were there was a gift for someone. I ordered more stones to finish them. And guess what? I didn't even order the same type of stones. So I had to go buy another pair of shoes and just start all over. But it took me like 8 hours to finish. No, wait. No, it was more than 8 hours, I think. No, it took me 8 hours to do one. I'm sorry, yeah. It took me 8 hours to do one shoe. So I'll definitely show that to you guys at the end. My labor of love. Alright, and then I'm just going to go across here. Like that. Uh-oh, I didn't put enough right there. Alright, just go across like this. So I'm gonna just finish this toe part of the shoe, and then I'll be back. Alright, so I'm back, and this is what it looks like. I don't know if you guys can see, there's the glue is showing, but again, that will dry clear. I had to like move some of my stones around in the middle part, so I couldn't keep the same pattern per se, because I had to make them fit. Again, that's why it's best to buy different sizes, so you can you know, fit smaller ones inside the little gaps. All right, so the next part I'm going to work on is, do I want to do the Converse sign first? No. Yes. No. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do first. I think I'm gonna do go around the Converse sign. Where's my? I don't know how this got back there. So I'm just going to, again, put some glue here. Not too much, but enough. I'm just gonna put some glue on it and place them on like so. Again, as you guys can see, this is like very it's very easy to do. It's a tedious process, but it's very easy. And like I said, if you find something good, get you a good show or something on. I actually have the ID channel going on here. I'm watching Joe Kenda, Homicide Hunter. No, I think this one is American Detective. But that's what I'm watching. I muted the TV really quick. So I'm just going to, again, continue to put glue around here and place them on. All right, so I will continue to do that and then I will be back.
Day.
All right, so
I learned that she was living with a cousin out in the county.
I've done that part around the sign. So next I'm going to do the back. So for the back, I'm just going to put glass rhinestones here, and then I'm going to put the pearls on the side. So let me move this out the way. I made a mess with these things too. Let me just move these out of the way. Scrape these off the desk. Yeah, this is my little table. I was going to make, so I have an issue with painting. I can never get my paint right. Well, I'm not going to say that. But I struggle with painting stuff. Anyway, so I painted this. I didn't even sand it. So it's so rough. It was supposed to be for my granddaughter. I was going to make her one of those learning tables. So now I have to get her another one. Get another table. All right. So I'm going to put these on the back. And I think I have 2, 4, 6. It's 6 across. So 6 across is going to do that in. All right. So we're just going to start by putting some glue down here at the bottom. Make sure I got enough, but I don't want too much. So we got, why don't I want to lay flat? Oh no, they're like, you don't want to lay flat. And again, these are glass, and the size of these are SS12. SS12. So that's how it is. Like that. So I'm just gonna go all the way up the back and then I'll be back. All right, you guys, so I'm back. I definitely had to take a little break. Well, actually my camera battery died, so, but this is where I left off doing the back right here. So next I'm gonna put the pearls along the side like this right here. So for this, I did use 2 different size pearls. So, but this, the way this comes is all different sizes. So you have to just like pick out the sizes that you want. So I'm just gonna put some of them in there. It's definitely not these really big ones. Definitely not the real big ones. Get a few of these out of the way. I'm making a mess this morning. All right. Let's see. I can't even remember what size it was that I did. I think it was this size and a size bigger. One size up. Yeah, so it's that size. And this size, I think. No, it's that size and a size smaller, maybe. I don't even know now. Now I feel like I'm gonna have trouble figuring out which sizes I used. Okay, so it's that size and then one size smaller. All right. So, again, I am going to put some glue on there. And the way I did it, I did 3 of the bigger ones and then I did a smaller one. 3 of the bigger ones, then a smaller one, and so forth. That's how I end up doing that. Because I knew, well, I didn't know if all those sizes was going to fit on there actually. So I just was winging it actually. But that happened to work out. All right. So I'm just going to, oh, got a little bubble in my glue. All right. So I'm just going to put a little glue right there. Now, these are a little bit wider. So, of course, you want to make sure you got enough glue to cover it because you don't want it to come off. If you remember at the beginning of this video, I had to add some more glue to one on there that was lifting on the side because I didn't have enough glue to cover the entire thing. And this is these things are a little bit harder to pick up with this. Definitely a little bit harder to pick up. Is that the size? And they falling everywhere. All right, so I'm just going to put these on the back of here. I'm just gonna go all the way up on this side and this side. I hope y'all can see because I have this in the way. But again, I'm just gonna go all the way up. I have placed, well, I had 3 on there. One of them fell off. Anywho, I'm having difficulties this morning, but I'm gonna keep on recording because I need to get this finished. So just so y'all know, sometimes these videos, they make everything look perfect, but it's really not. There's a lot of hiccups behind the scenes. So anyway, I'm going to finish putting the pearls on the side, and then I'll be back. All right, I am back, and I have all the pearls on the back. So now I'm just gonna go around the bottom, and I'm gonna do 2 layers like I did on here. So I did 2 layers around the bottom. So that's what I'm going to do now. And I'm going back to the 4mm resin rhinestones. That's the same ones I put on the top. So I'm going to go around the bottom and around the edge here. And I wish I would have timed myself. Well, I didn't really need to time myself this time because when I did the other shoe, it took me 1 hour and 44 minutes. But with this one, I don't know. In the middle of recording, my camera died, which I should have checked my battery before I even started recording. And that's been 2 days. So it took me 2 days to get back to it because I just been tired. Working. But I really need to get these in the mail. So I'm going to finish them up today. Well, I really wanted to have them mailed by today. Today is Saturday, but I'm going to have to put them in the mail on Monday because, of course, I need to let them dry. I feel like you should at least let these dry overnight before you wear them or, you know, give them to whoever they're going to. So I'm going to let these dry, and then I'm going to put them in the mail on Monday. So I'm just going to continue to go around this, and then I will be back with the end result. Yeah, I'll be back when I'm all finished. All right, so the shoe is all done. It's all done. And again, I didn't time myself doing this one, but when I did the first one, it took an hour and 44 minutes. So it'll probably roughly take you 2 hours to do a shoe like this. And I use like a pack and a half of the 4mm resin stones, but I also use glass stones on the back. So even if you just use resin stones on, you know, this part or whatever, you only really need 2 packs. Because like I said, I still have this much left over. So that is the shoe. That's it. So this is what the shoes look like before I add the shoelaces. All right, that's what they look like. Thank you all for watching. Until next time, have a great one.